What's up, everybody? Welcome to Weekend Respawn. It's our Friday afternoon podcast where we talk about all the news in gaming that is a little bit too thin to make its own video out of.
It's a cover-all show.
It's a cover-all. It's a grab bag.
Yeah.
We like to get together and just kind of chat about the week's information about games. And even if we're not actively playing those games, we still like to keep up on things. Today's subjects, we're going to be covering Battlefield 6. What the hell is going on with that game? Why is it dropping out into the freaking ether of nowhere?
Mm-hmm.
And also we're going to be discussing Fallout a little bit.
Yeah.
You and I, as I would, okay, I can't classify myself as a Fallout player.
Neither.
I have played a couple of them, but I'm not like super deep into it.
I have not played Fallout since the very first game.
Yeah.
Way back when on my old Commodore 64.
That's freaking crazy.
So I don't remember anything.
It's
about
crazy that franchise is that old.
I know.
We'll talk about the TV show, the first 3 episodes on Amazon Prime. Give you guys our thoughts, whether they matter or not. Really, I don't know, but just here to talk about it.
Hey man, we're making content. We're having fun.
Yeah, we're having a good time.
Yeah.
So Battlefield 6 was a really big game that you and I were very excited about.
Very excited.
You like going into late August, September, October when the game was going to be released.
Yeah.
You were like, this is going to be the next big game.
It's going to be our new channel.
Our new channel game.
Channel pillar.
Right. We're going to make Battlefield 6 a pillar of the channel, and we're going to make content based off of it. And then we did for a little bit, and it was super fun, but then things kind of got pushed to the wayside.
Yeah.
They made a bunch of changes that we didn't like to private servers, which is what we were exclusively using.
Yeah.
Was creating a private server for a bunch of old guys like us who are not super competitive.
Yeah. So the first part, just, that kind of a game is an old dude like me who's never played games like Call of Duty or whatever. And about the old, excuse me, you need to edit that out. The old Battlefield, the older Battlefield games. I knew going in that I wasn't going to enjoy the whole sweaty side of it, with these diehard players that do nothing but play this game 24/7.
Yeah.
And
we can't keep up.
No, there's no way.
Yeah.
And then that's immediately how I felt.
So when
we first started going in,
it was rough.
I just got destroyed,
Yeah.
But we knew that there were ways to play this game with your friends.
Yeah.
Where you could set up your own servers and your own battles.
So we set up a server.
That's what we did.
Basically employed old men servers.
Yep.
And it was great. We had a great time with it. We had bots on, but they were being replaced by players as we were playing.
Yep.
And we didn't really care about the XP grind. We didn't really. It wasn't like that wasn't a thing. We were just trying to join up with the boys and have a good time.
Have a good time. Yep.
And they made so many changes to the private server aspect of it, where it became actually difficult to create a private server because of how they were trying to avoid exploits of people who are going out there and grinding XP on like easy bot missions. And they wanted to stop that, but by stopping that, they also stopped guys like us from playing. So
part of the problem also is that the October was a crazy month for video games.
Yeah.
There was a lot of other good stuff that came out.
The big dog in the whole house came in. Arc Raiders showed up and just swept the floor.
Yeah, and it's still going strong. Yeah. And it's not slowing down.
No.
In fact, I think Battlefield is bleeding its players over to that game.
Yeah.
Because Call of Duty 7
dude, a buddy of mine
tanked immediately, so that wasn't really a factor. But
this is a funny story about Arc Raiders. A buddy of mine who doesn't really play games very often. If he does play games, he plays like motocross racing games and shit like that. He's not really a gamer in the modern sense when it comes to like shooters and stuff like that. But his brother got Arc Raiders.
Yeah.
And then his brother was like, dude, this game is so fun. You should get it. And I was like, you're playing Arc Raiders now? And he's like, yeah, I love it. And I'm like, dude, I've clocked like 140 hours in that game. Like, let's freaking squad up and have a good time.
Yeah.
So I squatted up with him the other night, and we freaking played for like 2 hours. It was a fantastic time. This is a guy who does not play video games.
Cheating on me, you son of a bitch.
Yeah, right? And I'm like, Arc Raiders it's a different beast. It's attracting a whole bunch of players that usually don't play this type of game. It's crazy.
Yeah. That's what, my old game did. But
yeah, so you had a conversation on our Discord right here.
Yeah.
With a couple of you guys, and then they kind of gave us a whole bunch of different reasons why they're not playing it either. And I thought it was,
but the conversation came up in Discord. It's like, hey man, what's going on with Battlefield? This forum is really dead.
Yeah,
and I'm like, yeah, that's probably my fault because I just lost complete interest in it, and I don't have the time to dedicate to it and the other game that I really enjoy playing.
Yeah,
so I had to make a choice, and so here we are. But you know, that was my own thing. But yeah, there's reasons why we quit playing it. And he covers a ton of them.
So Boz says, well, when you fuck with private servers as much as they have, it's no surprise when no one wants to play.
Yeah.
And then BF Team says the grind isn't rewarding. I like my 4 weapons over level 30 enough.
Mm-hmm.
The vehicle customization is minimal. Net code still dying behind solid cover pass-throughs over 2 seconds ago. Energy drink chuggers treating most matches like a PvP tournament with no monetary reward. Yeah. Battlefield is boring as a stream viewer. Twitch numbers reveal that.
Yep.
Season 1 California maps are bad. RedSec Battle Royale, free to play, is still a priority for some reason. Steam reviews are mixed.
Yeah.
So, yeah, Battlefield didn't take off the way I think they thought it was going to.
But what happened was a little AA studio came out with a game that was better than this multi-billion-dollar big AAA studio game that got put out at the exact same time. And it's all their players said, okay, this is cool. And after about 2 weeks, they bailed out. All you got to do is look at the numbers.
Yeah.
Man, EA cannot be happy. Is it EA or is it
DICE?
DICE. Well, I think, yeah.
Isn't that the same?
I don't know.
I don't know,
man. I ain't plugged in as much of that as some people are. But yeah, that studio cannot be happy with the numbers of this game right now.
I mean, you can see the numbers here on the Steam charts. This is PC only, but still, you can see the numbers from October when the game was released all the way down to now, where it's
just tanking out.
It's tanked, and it tanked. Looked like it tanked right after Christmas.
Yep.
Like you can see this big drop right after Christmas, and then after the New Year, nothing. In 6 months, there's barely going to be anybody.
They're I mean, they got to be in panic mode over there.
Maybe, or maybe they made enough money off the initial sale that they're like, we're good.
They had goals to have like 1 million people playing this game at the same time on a consistent basis or something like that. It was wild.
It's not gonna happen,
dude. The promotional material?
Oh, I remember every major streamer.
They flew into freaking
DICE headquarters,
Battlefield HQ, and did all this stuff. And it was awesome. It hyped me up. I was ready. Yeah. I wanted this to be good. And I'm honestly still a little disappointed that it's kind of petered out.
Do you think it's a bad game, or do you think it's just not?
I don't know.
It's just not enough. It's too shallow.
I think maybe the whole genre of game is starting to
show its age a little bit.
Yeah.
I'm thinking the same thing. I think it's more just people have been playing first-person shooter, Battlefield, Call of Duty style games for 20, 30 years.
Yeah, but then again, everybody with a 486 computer in the third world is playing PUBG. So,
Fair.
So
friggin' what was it? PUBG and Counter-Strike 2.
Counter-Strike, yeah.
Look at this right now.
Counter-Strike is actually the one I was talking about.
Counter-Strike 2, 1.3 million players.
And currently.
That's freaking insane.
Isn't that game like 20 years old?
Yes. I played that game when I was like 15.
Yeah. It's crazy.
It's insane, dude.
And Dota is
PUBG is number 3. Okay. So you have basically PUBG and Counter-Strike 2 are like the grandfathers of Battlefield 6.
And think what number 4 is.
Arc Raiders, baby.
Right there. Right there.
Yeah.
That's wild.
Not even on the top 10. Battlefield 6 isn't on the top 10 at all.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Yeah, man. Yeah. I think maybe I'm wrong. Maybe that's incorrect. I don't think maybe that type of game is played out because you got a battle royale right here, and then you got your tactical first-person shooter right here with your massive
the other thing is, I don't think you have to have $3,000 supercomputers.
No, you don't have
either of
those games to play those games. Those games are old.
And my understanding is, especially for Counter-Strike, is that there's all the
modding community is insane on Counter-Strike.
But my understanding is there's like whole cafes, warehouses filled with kids who rent time on old computers to come in and play these games, like in Taiwan and the Philippines and North Korea.
Believe it. Look it up real quick.
It's like, I wouldn't even know how to look, but it's crazy. It's there's a reason those numbers are high, and it's because the games are playable on easy to build old computers with old parts. I'm pretty sure that's how it works.
Yeah, I'm looking into
what's that little bar graph right there?
Is it regions?
I think it might be Kosovo, Mongolia, Finland.
This is the player base for Counter-Strike 2.
Estonia, Lithuania,
Russia,
Latvia,
Denmark.
It's the Baltic states, dude. Moldova.
Counter-Strike Player 2 distribution by region.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, Kosovo is the Counter-Strike capital of the world.
Apparently, yeah. They're probably hyper competitive. That's hilarious. Well, you want to play with some freaking Eastern European motherfuckers. There you go, buddy. Go download Counter-Strike 2.
I thought it was the Asians. I really did.
No, it looks like it's Eastern Europe.
That's crazy.
That's wild.
Cool, anyway. But yeah, dude, Battlefield is in a bad spot. I don't know what they do or if they can salvage things. You know, I think they're kind of going through their own version of what Arrowhead's going through right now. You know,
it happened a lot faster for Battlefield.
Yeah, Arrowhead would be happy with 75,000.
Well, isn't that what they're at now?
But that's probably their high point right now. I think they're still dwindling down too. Let's look it up real quick.
Let's go to the overview.
Is this everybody? Yeah.
Yeah, 48,000.
That's everything.
That's everybody across all platforms.
Right.
48,000.
So, you know.
And they're all majority bug side.
All a bunch of bug divers.
Bug divers just doing their thing.
I do need to log back in. It's been like a week or so, and I need to just, you know, get my freebies. Get my free. I still haven't got my free cape. I need to log on.
You're never gonna wear it.
Yeah.
All right. Well, let's transition over to Fallout. You and I have watched all 3 episodes that are out right now on Amazon Prime. Overall, I am a little disappointed with the excitement level. So like the first season,
a little slow.
I feel like the first season was much better paced. It felt like every episode had something major happen, and you were like kind of like going along with the story.
Right.
This season, I feel like they're really dragging their feet.
It's a little disjointed,
a little slower than I was anticipating, especially going into New Vegas.
And they're introducing new factions and characters without a whole lot of setup to them.
Well, Legion,
and I'm kind of lost.
Yeah, the Legion, New California Republic, these are all real.
These are all things from the game.
All things from
that
New
have
Vegas.
Well-established lore.
Yeah.
But if you're not established in the lore, like me,
you don't know what these people are.
You don't know what any of these things are.
They kind of explain it.
I'm a little lost. So did they make this show for the diehard gaming fans of the series, which is fine, or did they make this show so people in the normal world can learn about and watch a fun sci-fi TV show? You know, that's the hard part about making a show like this that's geared in such a weird small genre of the world. You know,
I don't think I agree with you on that, because I didn't know jack shit about Game of Thrones. And when I started playing that,
but they had setup.
No,
they set that up.
I didn't know who the fucking. I don't know who John Aaron is. Like, oh, John Aaron died. I'm like, why does that matter? But what I did is I got interested enough in the show where I would go and I would learn about these characters, and I would maybe reference some book material, or I would reference a lore video on YouTube or something. Like, there's assets out there that you can go and you can watch an entire thing about New Vegas and the lore. And,
but most people aren't going to
take 20 minutes out of your day.
Most people aren't going to.
I disagree. I think people do it all the time. I think it's a regular thing.
I think some people do.
When you see a freaking Fallout New Vegas lore video get like 2 million views, normal people are watching it so that they can understand the TV show.
I guess so. You know, my brain didn't immediately go to the easy YouTube. I'm gonna go watch a YouTube video.
You watch
about
a 15-minute YouTube video.
It's like, oh, what's the history of the ghoul and get in the game?
You could easily do that. I completely disagree. I think
you're probably right.
I think people who are into the show are going to go and research things. I think the New California Republic, they kind of gave them like a little, like, here's basically who we are. They did like a little expedition dialogue thing with the ghoul there.
Were these 2 idiots out in the middle of the desert?
There's just nobody.
Like a couple of Japanese guys on an isolated island after World War II.
Yeah, basically.
The war's over, dude.
Yeah.
It's like nobody's there anymore.
I do think this season's dragging out a little bit. Lucy is frustratingly nice still.
She's so dumb.
I was talking
She's so dumb, dude.
I was talking to our guy Sticks, who's a big Fallout guy.
Yeah.
And he's like, I hate this dumb bitch. She doesn't, he's like, she doesn't get it. She just doesn't get it. And I'm like, okay, in the timeline of the show, she's been out of her vault for like 4 days.
Oh, it's longer than that.
I don't think so. It
would take her 4 days. It would take her longer than 4 days to walk from Barstow to freaking Prim.
I'm just saying, she has not been outside of the vault for very long. Not very long.
See, and this is also a part of the problem with this show is like we live in Vegas. In Vegas, I recognize where some of these things are supposed to be.
Did you see the roller coaster outside
I most
of Prim?
Certainly did.
Like, I'm going to go someplace called Prim. I'm like, I know where that is.
Yeah, that's right on the street. Yeah. But it would take him days to walk just across
it's like 40 miles outside of town.
Yeah. So Yeah, they're a little bit off, but and it's fine. I don't care about that kind of stuff. The stuff that I care about is just them explaining who some of these characters and what some of these factions actually are. You know, and I feel like they're going into it, but if you don't know what's going on by having done some homework, then you're going to be, you're kind of lost. You know what I'm saying?
When it comes to the Brotherhood and the Commonwealth, which is a big, there's this season is kind of split in two different routes. So you got Maximus's storyline, you got Lucy's storyline, and they're kind of, right now they're separate. I'm assuming later on in the season they're probably going to meet up, but right now they're on two separate paths. And Maximus with the Commonwealth and the Brotherhood, and they're having some kind of an infighting. They're trying to figure out who's in charge. Our boy, they have a cold fusion arc thing. Our boy Theron has broken it down for us really well. He's super in depth in this, and he actually thinks that the Brotherhood being in chaos, in like this weird chaotic place, is actually pretty spot on, because in the apparently according to the game lore is like the West Coast Brotherhood is kind of like not well supported. Like most of the Brotherhood on the East Coast is kind of where all the power is held, and these guys out here are just kind of like skirmishing. So that all makes sense. That didn't bother me at all. I like Maximus's storyline. I like better than Lucy's right now. I think his is more exciting. It's got more stuff going in.
He's a little slow, right?
I don't know.
I feel like I feel like his character is a little derpy.
I think he's a little just naive.
Because is that what it is?
I think it's just naive.
I'm sorry. I'm trying to find my words here.
He's a little derpy.
He's a little short bus. I guess that's kind of where I'm trying to go. And I have a hard time with his character.
I don't know, man. He was irradiated at like 9 years old.
Right.
You know?
I get that. I'm just like, he was the kid they put in the refrigerator at the front, right? Yeah. So did the Indiana Jones thing.
They did the Indiana Jones, and the Crystal Skull thing. Like, go in the refrigerator, son. You'll be fine there.
Right. Good stuff. But I don't know.
Did you see Macaulay Culkin?
Oh yeah.
Did that take you out of the show?
Did it take me out?
Yeah.
No, but in fact I kind of laughed a little bit because that's the kind of stupid shit I would expect from a show like this.
Okay.
It's like he obviously is probably a huge fan.
You think so? I don't know.
You know what? In my head, okay.
Yeah.
Macaulay Culkin probably called his agent and he's like, dude, I've been playing this game for 30 years. Get me on this show. That's probably what happened. I can see something like that. I'm thinking, okay, well, we're going to have to find a role for you. And it's like, I don't care what they do.
Yeah.
Make me a mutant. I don't care. But maybe that happened. Maybe it didn't, but I just thought it was kind of fun. You know, I think it's kind of neat. It'd be like Henry Cavill coming in and playing Wolverine and in Deadpool. Yeah. You know, that kind of stuff. You know,
I don't know if he's going to be a long-standing character because at the end of that episode,
I feel like they're all dead already.
Yeah, quick spoiler.
I feel like all the retard Romans are all done, and I'm glad because every one of them kind of pissed me off. They were
how so?
Because they're all apparently desert radiation makes you a short busser because everybody in this show except for Lucy and the ghoul
are kind of dumb. Yeah,
everybody, and it's pretty insane. So I'm in the desert. I'm a radiated survivor from the war 200 years ago. Okay. All right.
The guy was fucking my chickens.
I think you'll probably run into that a lot when you're playing the game.
Yeah.
There's a lot of freaking NPCs.
Man, that are I wanted Indian Kumar fucking dude. What's that guy's name? The guy who played
the comedian dude?
Yeah.
From the Commonwealth? I don't know his name, but I know who you're talking about.
I really wanted him to waste every one of those kids. That would have been awesome. That would have been some deep
Spoiler alert.
That would have been some deep stuff.
Well, then Maximus had to step in with morality.
I mean, they gave him his thing.
Yeah.
I'm like, I would have went, God damn, because he's gonna waste all those kids. It's like,
dude, he was so happy to do it too. It's like, oh, look at you, little abomination.
It's like, let's go dark. Let's just make it really dark.
Yeah.
Let's go.
I bet you there's probably more than one person who thought that too. Like, oh, they should just kill him.
That's why they got us all attached to him at the beginning of the episode.
Yeah, they had to introduce him so they knew who they were.
Bunch of Nuka-Cola dudes out there. Oh, so that's how you make the Coke in the future. Get a bunch of derps out there with using child labor laws, bottling Pepsi.
Yeah. I don't know if you noticed from the first season, but if you watch the show, man, every NPC is pretty dumb.
They're all dumb.
They're all dumb.
I'm having such a hard time right now trying to like find words in my brain for, stuff that won't piss off the YouTube algorithm right now. It is just
well, like when the first season, when Lucy came across that guy in the house and he was like, "You want to marry me? I'll give you I'm not going to last much longer. I'll give you my house for you." Yeah. Yeah. No, everybody's pretty dumb in this movie.
Even the vault dwellers are dumb in their own way, dude.
And they're all naive and stupid. Yeah. Unless you're in on the cabal thing where you're like the ones who are like
the smartest guy on the show is the ghoul.
I would
and it's
argue,
because he's 200 plus years old.
Yeah,
because he's from the old days.
I would also argue that Lucy's father is probably one of the smarter characters.
Yeah, and he's also been around for forever.
He's been around for forever.
His brain's not been fried.
Exactly, that's the point. Is like these people who were born pre-war and made it all the way through.
I really want to meet the new version of the modern of the guy who's the big bad in this season, because I bet he's super smart too.
Yeah.
It's kind of like Idiocracy, right?
In a way,
if you got a little bit of a brain left, you can probably take over the whole world.
Yeah, basically.
In post-nuclear war, Derpville.
Yeah, basically. I know some of the hardcore fans have had a couple issues with how they're setting up this game or how they're setting up the season, and there's some discrepancies with like how certain factions work and why the Legion was fighting themselves and not, fighting the New California Republic. Mm-hmm. There's a little thing there. I don't know enough about the lore of the game to really make a statement on it, but I know that there's people out there who are upset about that kind of stuff. So that's something to be said.
Yeah, our private chats have been fire.
Yeah.
On this.
Oh yeah, we got a couple of hardcore Fallout nerds on our channel who are like, "This is bullshit."
Yeah,
and I get it, man. I get it. If you have a beloved
passion
IP that you love and you know all about it, and then somebody makes a TV show that's freaking half dumb and doesn't make any sense, it's frustrating. I've been there.
Yeah,
I get it. Freaking Halo.
Yeah.
Dude, I was so upset with Halo.
Ray Palpatine.
Oh, Ray Palpatine. Yeah. It's happened a million times. So if it's happening to this show and we're just ignorant of it, please comment below.
Star Trek.
Star Trek. Name us. Yeah. The Last of Us. Freaking, you name it.
We should watch the new Starfleet Academy show and make.
I am not watching that. Are you out of your mind? There's no way. I'm not even going to give them the rage bait views.
No, I'm not either.
I'm not doing that. They can go freaking stick it up.
I haven't even watched the new Star Trek shows, the one with the Enterprise in it, Strange New Worlds. I quit watching it too.
Yeah,
done.
When they started singing and dancing, I was like, no.
they got singing Klingons. Those Klingons are doing a song and dance number. What is happening?
I don't need that.
I'm out.
I don't need that in my life. I'm good. I'll go watch reruns.
I'll go watch a bunch of retards out in the desert.
On that glorious note.
Now we're canceled. I'm sorry.
On that glorious note, guys, thank you so much for watching the show. Is there anything else you want to talk about before we head out?
No, we're good.
Good. All right. Enjoy your weekend, guys. Play your games. Have a good time. Watch your TV shows. We'll catch you next Friday.